Okay guys, bringing back something here that I bought a long time ago, did a video on it, tried to get it working, kind of pretty much a failure, and haven't really felt like messing with it until now. I changed the camera mount on it. I got a piece of foam there. I don't know if you guys, if you followed my other video, you saw what I had made there, and the video was pretty shaky. So I got something else here with a piece of foam. I just got the rubber bands on there for safety. It does have a piece of Velcro holding it on. We'll see how this does, I guess. I got 2 batteries for it. That should be about 12 to 14 minutes of flight time. I'm going to test the camera out in the shop right now. I'm just going to fly it around a little bit and try to see if I can get to flying a little better with it. 6-7 minutes of battery is terrible. I mean, it's not very long at all. It's hard to really learn how to fly this thing, but I want to try to get my $75 worth out of this thing. Try to get at least a couple shots or something. I don't know. Even if I try and crash and wreck it or something, at least I want to try to get something out of this. I know they got some real fancy quadcopters now, and you know, they're like over $1,000 or something, and that's just, it's too big of an investment for me to make right now in my videos. It's just, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So I'm gonna try to get this thing working, and I'm gonna do a little test run right now, and I guess I'll set up a few cameras and see if I can't see this thing in action. So you can see my troubles. I just probably showed a video here of me trying to fly this thing. I am trying to fly this thing backwards, so it's pretty difficult trying to control this thing backwards. Usually I start with it so it's the other way around, so it's like you're actually flying it. But once it gets backwards, it gets pretty difficult if you've never done this kind of flying before. But the trouble I'm having is, as soon as it's taking off, it's wanting to drift one way or the other. There's absolutely no breeze whatsoever in this shop, so I don't know why it's drifting one way or the other. Makes it pretty difficult to control it when it's trying to drift all over the place. You know, if it drifts a little bit, but this is kind of drifting in too much. Another thing it was doing there is it's trying to spin all by itself without me touching the controller, and you know, again, it's pretty difficult just trying to fly this thing, and I'm trying to compensate for everything this is doing. So that was probably about like 8 minutes of actual flight time, actually spinning these motors. I got another battery here. The motor should be cooled down by now. It's been 10 minutes or so now. I'm going to put another battery in there and try to fly this thing again, see what happens. But this is what happens every time I take it out. I can get it dialed in the shop here, where I'm not the greatest at flying this thing, but I need to take it outside to actually fly it in outside conditions. And every time I take it out, it wants to just constantly drift all over the place. So I don't know, this thing is irritating me again, just like I remember when I was messing with it before. But second battery, we'll see what happens. This is more of a test of the camera than the actual flying. I gotta get it outside. I can't fly this thing in these tight quarters. Okay, second time flying it. You can see I was much better with it because I was flying it like if I was actually flying it. The orientation was the right way, like as if I would be flying it. I can fly it pretty good that way, but once it turns around on me, it's pretty difficult to control it. But I'm not really wanting to fly it all around. I'm just trying to get some different shots, video shots with it. So I just really need to take it up in the air, get a shot of what I want, and then it's coming down. I didn't really get this for a toy, but just went through a second battery. That one only lasted like 5 minutes, I think. But I was flying a lot more with it, so maybe that has to do with it. But anyway, I need more practice. I need to get it outside, and hopefully when I take it outside it ain't gonna mess up. Seems like every time I take it outside, one side of the motors doesn't want to turn or something. I don't know what the heck. I can bring it back in here and then I can fly it pretty good again, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Well, I'm going to try to get this thing out. Like I said, try to get my $75 worth. Even if I get 1 or 2 neat shots with it, I'll be happy with that. If it breaks, probably just going to junk it. If a motor goes bad or something, I'll just probably junk this thing. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes, I guess. The dog, he doesn't know what to think of it, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes.